Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.
All right, thanks, Reynolds, and good Sunday morning, everyone. Last Sunday of winter. Thanks for watching Weekend Recharge. I'm Paul Goodlow.
And I'm Felicia Combs. We're going to check back in with Reynolds in just a few minutes. America's weekend depends on the weather, and for much of the country, that weather is stormy.
Yeah, and speaking of storms, yes.
As that front was moving through, not just soggy, but stormy in some places, adding to the rain that we've already seen. So we are starting to see some of those totals adding up, generally about up to an inch, where you're seeing some of the lighter green. But as you'll notice across, say, southern Alabama, we definitely saw some higher totals spreading across middle Georgia as well, where you're seeing those yellows 3 to 5 inches, the oranges 5 to 8 inches as well. Montgomery officially reporting just over an inch of rain, about 1.19 inches, and that adds to the already more than 6 inches above average you are for the rainfall so far this year there in Montgomery. The rain coming down in Savannah, Atlanta up to Greenville, Charlotte. You have a bit of a soggy morning as well. Not just rain, but some storms going to move through across that 95 corridor for coastal Georgia, and then you can see a solid shield of rain as we look through the coastal plain. Raleigh, Charlotte, up through Richmond, you guys are having a bit of a wet start to your morning. All of this associated with this frontal system that it will eventually clear out, but you're definitely starting out your Sunday a bit wet. Now, as we look toward Texas, you guys had a soggy day yesterday, a stormy morning yesterday morning as well. We are seeing some of that rain moving through for a place like Houston and Austin. The showers are in the forecast, specifically Austin. Today you're in the lower 50s, so it's a cool rain. You've got those showers continuing into tonight. Now, by Monday, it does clear out. Temperatures do warm up just a little bit. You're in the upper 50s, and we're expecting generally up to about an inch, but maybe 1 to 2 inches in some places here. So here's what's going to happen. Tonight into tomorrow, we've got a setup in the upper levels that's going to lend itself to producing a surface level disturbance as well. And that is going to increase our rain chances for places like Houston as we head through tonight into early Monday morning. So your Monday morning commute, the roads are going to be a bit wet. Most of the heavy rain should be overnight, but you'll notice as we head through Monday, 6 a.m., some of those showers still lingering around Houston before that.
They can get out there and enjoy it on Christmas morning.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be that type of weather where it's play with the outside toys type of weather in some places for Christmas Day. So let's talk about your Christmas travel forecast, because if we have any indication of how many people that traveled on Thanksgiving for Christmas, it's going to be a lot of traveling. St. Louis tomorrow, your lower 50s, sunny. The only place we're really seeing any sort of precipitation is across the south and the Pacific Northwest.
As we move on towards Tuesday, still watching some scattered rain showers here across parts of the southeast. That's from the rain developing across Texas that moves out towards the Gulf. New low comes across, bringing us more rain, but a chilly rain could make it as far north of Atlanta. Better chance of more clouds than rain in Atlanta. You're only at 50 in the northeast. Got some sunshine.
You can see that precipitation stretching down through Northern California into the Bay Area by Tuesday into Wednesday. Still, much of our precipitation is missing the central part of the country.
Meanwhile, the southeast still dealing with that low coming on close to shore, but we don't expect this to be a nor'easter, but bringing some rain showers for sure. Could see a little snow across parts of New England.
Denver, you're back up in the 60s on Wednesday, so those temperatures up and down and up and down. And now finally, it's a tale of two halves of the country on Thursday.
We have sunshine here. We have rain and snow in the west.
We have mess in the west, that's for sure. Now heading to your Friday, Christmas Eve, you can see we've got a system moving across the Great Lakes. More after the break. Getting that you need to take outside. Do kids even ride bikes anymore? I don't know. Do they?
Virtual bikes.
Virtual bikes. Peloton. If you got your 5-year-old a Peloton, they can look out the window at the warm weather while they ride it. Let's talk about this departure from normal that we've seen so far. Much above average across the country. So if you've been like, man, it's been hot. What is going on? Well, you've been right. It's not in your mind. It has been unseasonably hot. December 4th through 28th, we are expecting likely above average temperatures for much of the country again, with the exception of the west coast where we're expecting quite a bit of precipitation, and that northern tier where you'll actually probably be below average. Here's what we're looking at today: 43 in Seattle, 50 in Dallas, so nice cool day for you. 41 in New York, Atlanta, 50s for you, so cooler than you have been. Minneapolis, 23 for you. That's going to feel balmy compared to some of the temperatures you'll see as we move through the week. Wednesday, lower 70s in Phoenix. New Orleans, you're back in the 60s, and then here's Thursday. The 70s are returning. That plume of moisture lifting across the south. 81 in in Dallas by your Christmas Eve. And by Christmas, look at that. Yeah, well above average temperatures. Upper 70s in New Orleans, 81 in Miami. That's a Miami kind of Christmas. 25 in Minneapolis, 53 in Denver. New York, here's what you can expect. Typically, you should be in the mid-40s this time of year, and we are kind of hovering right around that. I wouldn't call that too out of pocket, but we do reach the lower 50s with a little Christmas morning rain there for your Christmas day. Christmas Eve, this is what you can expect. We've got temperatures that are going to be in the 30s for Burlington, mid-20s for Bangor, Boston, same thing for you, but highs, though, 5 to 15 above average. And you know what, Paul, this is warm for the Northeast, but there's one place where you expect it to be warm this time of year.